Hi guys, this is Mihir, and I know I've not done this video series in a while. I promised you I'm going to try to do one video a day. That went for a toss. But yes, this is a new video of the Being Baba series, and want to tell you about all the cool things that have been happening with my son. And would love to hear from you guys about your experiences about being a father or a mother for that matter, because it's the most beautiful experience in the whole world. So a few things I want to talk about. One is about two, was it 2 or 3 days, two, I think 3 days ago on Wednesday, or yeah, I think Thursday, sorry, anyway, that doesn't matter, 2 or 3 days ago, my son had his vaccinations, his 6 week vaccinations, and man, that was incredibly hard to see, because there are like these 6 injections that are given, and there is one which is a combination of three, one which is a combination of two, and one which is like an oral vaccine. So one is given on one thigh, one is given on the other thigh, and you know what, I I've had my shares of ups and downs in my lives, and like everybody else, and you've gone through heartache, you've gone through sorrow, maybe the passing of someone you really really love, and things that really make you feel bad, like maybe you watched a very heartbreaking movie, you've seen something really 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 emotional in front of you. But I can absolutely guarantee that nothing comes close to breaking your heart like the sound of your son crying like he cannot bear what's happening with him. And that's pretty much what was going on with my boy, baby Joe. As of now, 13th October is his official naming ceremony, so after that I'll be able to tell you his name. But yeah, I mean, I heard him cry when the doctor put out that injection, and the doctor had kind of warned us that one out of these two injections is going to be really painful. There's going to be a little bit of swelling. He might find it a little difficult. He might get a little bit of fever, and it'll pain quite a lot for the next couple of days. So when that happened, oh my god, it was I didn't know what to do. I wanted to punch the doctor. I wanted to like grab my boy out of the hands of the doctor and the nurses, and just like console him and make him feel better. I you know I didn't realize that something this primal, this real, could be felt until I felt it that day. It was, I mean, and I'd heard him cry before that. He's 6 weeks old, so it's not like he hadn't cried, but he hadn't cried like that. He never cried like, it felt like that cry was like saying, Baba, come and save me. And holy shit, man, I would have. That's when you can defeat monsters, and that's when you feel like, yes, I'm Superman, and you can take on the world. And man, I can take on the world for that kid. It's incredible how much that moved me that day, and I just wish that he doesn't have to go through that kind of pain in real life. But what I mean by that is, this pain was a necessary pain. He needed to have that so that in the future he doesn't have problems and diseases and whatnot. So vaccination is very important, is what I'm trying to say. But man, if I ever hear him cry like this because of pain that somebody caused him that did not need to cause him that pain, god damn, that guy is gonna have a really really tough time with me, because man, the claws are gonna come out. So yeah, that was one of the things that I want to talk about, and I'm sure you guys have felt it too if you are parents, and if you've seen your boy or your girl getting vaccinated and them bawling the way they do. That was real, man. That was like very 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 moving, and I don't really show that things bother me very quickly. I try to stay stable and calm, because I know that's how I've always been. But man, that day I came close to like snapping, like, it's like, what are you guys doing? Do you not know it's hurting the boy? Anyhow, so that was one thing that happened. The other thing is just gratitude. I'm so grateful to so many incredible people who make my boy's childhood already amazing. His aunts, his uncles, his my friends, my his grandparents, Neha's mom, dad, her sister, my mom, dad, my sister, and her husband. It's just incredible how much love and affection he's already getting. And on behalf of him, because he can't really talk yet, I'm really grateful to all of these people who've been so generous and kind and loving to my boy. And I know that once he has the sense, we will teach him gratitude, and we will teach him to always appreciate all the people who do stuff for you without any expectation, who do it because they love you, who do it because they genuinely care about you. So yeah, gratitude is the second thing I want to talk about. And there was one more thing that I want to talk about, but right now, after that whole talk about my boy and the pain that he went through, I can't. Oh yeah, yes, of course. The other thing I want to talk about is, oh my god, how beautiful he looks when I put him to sleep. I love that. I love how he looks when he goes off to sleep. If you are one of those parents who loves looking at their child sleep, and you can do that for hours, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. You know what, I want to make this interactive. I want to make it so that if you've been parents, or if you know people who are parents, share this video with them, and I'd love to hear from them, and discuss things with them. Hey, I also want to give a special shout out to Soul Slings. They call it a soul meat. They're basically they have a company that makes these incredibly comfortable baby carriers, and we've got two right now. One is a ring sling, and the other is their new carrier called Asima, and they're going to be doing a soul meet here in Mumbai. I think they just did one in Bangalore, was it? I think one in Bangalore, one in, I think, Chennai. I may be wrong about that. You can check them out by following their social media. In fact, follow their social media I think on Instagram, to find out where the Bombay meet is happening, where the Mumbai meet is happening, and go and check it out. If you got a baby, you gotta have one of those carriers so that you can carry him around. I've been doing that with my boy. You know what? One of the cool things I found out is, if I run with him in my arms, he calms down and goes off to sleep. Because you must have heard people saying that when your baby is cranky, take him for a car drive, take her for a car drive, and that calms them down because of the vibrations. I find that when I jog in the house with him on my chest, he goes off to sleep. It takes a while, and I think the one time, I call one lap like these. It's the length of the hall that we're staying at, and it's Neha's parents' house, and I'd say about 10 meters. So I easily did about some 500 something laps to get him to sleep that night, because he was very cranky, but he slept, and it was beautiful. And I keep feeling good about the fact that since he was born and a little before that, I've been missing out on my gym days, and thanks to him, I'm getting my cardio workout back in. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and having a carrier like the ring sling really helped me out, just holding him, so that his weight, he's been growing really well. He's almost 5 kilos and 2 feet at like 1.5 month old. He's doing some really, really cool things way ahead of time. So excited about that. But yeah, so like I said, the ring sling and the Asima are both incredible carriers. You guys should check them out. The Soul Slings guys will be meeting up on the 6th of October somewhere in Mumbai. So find out where from their social media. But for now, this is another episode of Being Baba. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Share it with your friends who are parents. Share it with people who would be interested in knowing about what it feels like to be a father. Maybe you want to be a father someday, and maybe some of the random ramblings that I do might help you out. Alright? Take care of yourself, and I will see you very soon.